Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and it helps if I put the microphone in the right place right from the start of the video. Yes, I rather screwed up that one. Anyway, this is an M53 M55. It's the Tier 9 American SPG. This one is located on the east spawn of Sand River, and it's under the command of Did You Feel It? Battle started. Well, he's got the 8-inch howitzer. That makes this the M55. It's got a long reload, but it's got a very heavy punch. 34.45 seconds per shot. And, well, he can do 1050 alpha, penetrating 52 millimeters of armor. Okay, and he's ready to shoot. And he's lining up on the river valley. And there's the first customer. Progetto 65, Tier 10 Italian medium, and he's quickly dashed in behind the mosque for cover. Obviously it's an impenetrable building, so we can't do anything to dislodge him from there except splash him. Rounds out in the 4502. Oh yes, good hit. 322 hit points. Changes position just a little to avoid any counter battery. Okay, scrolling out his aim. You can use your mouse and right click using the control key and then move the cursor over the minimap and click on there with the right hand mouse button exactly where you want to look, and it'll take you there straight away. Saves having to scroll it out every time. Rounds out in the T110E4, and he stopped just before. If he carried on moving, I think he would have taken that round right on top of him. Sometimes you anticipate that the enemy's going to do something, and unfortunately they don't do exactly as you think they're going to do. And they stop suddenly, or they continue moving when you think they're going to stop. I find that half my time I actually spend trying to work out where the enemy's actually moving up to shoot and where he stops. And once you've found that spot, you can aim at that. Oh yes, he hit that one! 469, 3 critical hits. I think he hit the engine deck as well. So that Progetto driver is not feeling very happy right now. Okay, he's trying to line one up on that T49, but the problem is he's on the reverse side of a slope, and that means he actually presents a lesser or a thinner target against an Arty shell, which makes it much more difficult to hit these targets, especially when they're moving quite a lot. Rounds out on the T49, and well, it's a splash for 229. We'll take that. Again, changing position to avoid counter battery. Okay, we've got a T10 who came around the corner, found another T10 and an Object 430U facing him, but he's also now facing an RT round because Did You Feel It's going to try and put a round in there as soon as he's loaded. He's not marking his target, which of course would let his teammates know that's what he's after. Is he going to fire a blind shot? Well, the T10's hiding around that corner at the moment. He obviously doesn't want to come out, so instead, Did You Feel It's going to go after that Progetto, the one he hit before. Can't see an outline. That means he's hiding behind the rock, but there he is now. He's come out behind the rock, and that's a kill. That Progetto is obviously cursing right now because he's back in the garage, all because he popped out to have a quick look, and Did You Feel It was ready for him. Now, Did You Feel It's actually moving from one side of the cap to the other. He's moving north. And I think the reasoning behind that is that the enemy does appear to be making good gains along the riverbed towards him, and he probably feels safer the further away from them he is. So he's decided to go north because this team appears to have done quite well on the north side of the map. A splash on the T57 heavy yields 390. So you can just keep moving in the general northern direction. Okay, there's the enemy Arty. Obviously you don't pass up an opportunity like that because not often you see the enemy Arty in a game. There's only one in this one. So you might as well take it out of the game. Of course, Arty players know how dangerous an enemy Arty can be, given the circumstances. He fires one in, and that would have splashed the enemy Arty. It was an M55, just like him, but he doesn't know how much damage it did, so he's going to try another shot. And if the first one splashed him, the second one might be able to kill him. It's always worth another try, even if you don't get it on the first shot. I found that the first shot might actually strip him of most of his hit points, and then the second shot goes in and that takes him out of the game completely. Here we go. Rounds out straight away. No joy. He must have moved. He must have changed position. Any good Arty player worth his salt would immediately change position the moment he can fix his tracks. Get the hell out of dodge. Move somewhere where he can't be hit. And we've got a T-54E1 in the riverbed, but we've got a half obstructed field of fire, or reticule rather, and that sort of indicates that that ridgeline is a bit of an obstruction. Okay, we've seen the ship barn, which is the FV4005, and that's got a very lethal gun, but very thin armor. So he splashes him. 237, I think he would have liked to direct hit, but a splash is okay because there's lots of fire going in on that FV4005. And there's a Badger there as well, but this time round I think... Oh, he's having to scroll out again. You see, this is very wasteful. There goes the E1 rubber. T-54E1. Well, we can see the Badger half down that slope. And he hits him. A really good solid hit. The FV4005 was still there, so he could have shot the other side and might have taken that FV4005 out of the equation if he'd done. But I'm sure that's what he's going to do now. Even if he can't see the guy now, he knows that he was there. It's worth trying a shot. Good, he's selecting the right target. Thin armor on the FV4005. Too far away though. There are 4 tanks up on the enemy, so they aren't doing well in this battle. Now I'd be very much persuaded to actually keep firing onto that mountain, or on that lookout. It's well worth putting another shell in there, because I don't think that FV4005 is going to abandon that position. Yes, he is still there. And this should be a kill. It is. And we saw the Arty fire, so we know where the Arty is. He's right at the back there. There's the Badger. The Arty is just behind him and to the left, at the back of that little hill. He'll probably see the tracer a moment later, or the WZ132A is going to spot the Arty, and he'll probably take him out. There he is, you see, just as I said, slightly further back and to the left. Saw the tracer. Now he could get him because he has actually suffered severe damage. Yes! Direct hit wipes him out. That's his third kill. So he did splash him the previous shot because he only had 25% of his health left, and I reckon the 75% was what he lost with the first shot. Okay, these two are going to be problem children, the AMX-30B and that VK-4502. Not to mention the T-57 Heavy up in the dunes. The Tortoise, well, he's facing off against the Super Conqueror, which makes him vulnerable to lower plate shots, because on a ridgeline like that, the lower plate is going to be fairly visible. Okay, he's seeking to platoon, and he has platooned with the one of his teammates rather, the Super Conk. Splash the Tortoise. 484. Oh, that's a good hit. 427 into the lower plate. Now I do hit the reload key, the C key, to actually tell people when the next shell is going to be available to them. Unfortunately, that Super Conk is getting hammered by the Tortoise, but he deals some damage back. And there's the Badger. Now we just need to hit this Badger really, really hard. Rounds out. Right into his rear. 380 hit points. Slammed into his side at the back. And he's taking damage from the Super Conk. One more shell. No, he tried to get the lower plate again. Okay, he went down to the Super Conk, so the Super Conk's now got 2 kills, whilst Did You Feel It's got 3. Okay, he's lining up a shot on the T57 Heavy. It's slightly to one side though. 208 hit points. He probably wants the Super Conk to get in and kill that T57 Heavy because he's the last enemy, and if the Super Conk can get him, that's the brothers in arms. They're all surrounding him, and the kill shot goes to the Gorilla 15. But it is a victory. 5 kills in the platoon. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Did You Feel It in the M53, M55. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16 in this one. He also got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And a Confederate medal as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Let's have a look at team score. Yes, he did get the highest damage on... No, he didn't get the highest damage on his teams. What am I saying? The Gorilla 15 just nicked that spot from him with the last shot. Did You Feel It managed to get 4,342 hit points, but the Gorilla 15 got 4,511. They both got 3 kills, so they're both at the top. And when it came to base XP, it was Did You Feel It, because of course he was getting more stun assist as well, whilst the Gorilla 15 was not. 1,185 base experience points to Did You Feel It. 948 to the Wizzy 132A, who did get some spotting in. Yes, 1,991. And 904 goes to the Super Conk after his 2,581 hit points of damage and 2 kills. When it came to the detail, he fired 16 shots, got 6 direct hits, no penetrations, 16 splash. Was that... Yes, no penetrations. Yeah, 4,342 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 1,666 hit points of stun assist of 13 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 39,679 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, took away 29,599. Received 1,185 XP, 3,556 from personal missions payout, took away 5,334 altogether. So a very good round for Did You Feel It in the M55, but again, he's not scrolling out every time he does it, so I think he's wasting a bit of time actually on doing that, but everybody has their own technique, and well, hopefully one day he'll actually pick it up, because it took me a while to get to learn how to do it, but I still mix and match. I scroll on some targets and I use the right hand mouse button on others if they're much further away, and it's easier that way. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.